Morning. Let's start the day with understanding of versions of web. What are the versions of web? Before that, let's understand what's web. We are now unable to survive without web. But what is this web? So the web is interconnected hypertext documents and resources. Documents are interconnected, hyperlinked. Interconnected means you can move from one document to another document to another document to another document. Hyperlink means that one document can be linked to multiple documents. One word can be linked to multiple words, and you can move from one word to another document to another line to another paragraph to another point. It is accessed through the internet. We need internet by and large, but intranet can also be used for this HTML or the web kind of thing. This will be internal consumption only. Invented by Tim Berners-Lee, based on principles of hypertext. What is hypertext? I have already shared with you. Fundamental to modern communication, commerce, and social interaction. Modern commerce, social interaction, communication cannot be imagined without web. Used by billions of people daily. So this is web in a very summarized manner. Let's see what is Web 1. In Web 1, we used to have static pages for publishing information. I have some information and I want it to be known to others, to the external environment, to the entire world. So I'll publish this information with website, nothing else. 2, limited interactivity in user-generated content. Who will be able to upload or increase the content, enlarge the content, enrich the content? Only the person who is having the right, not the user, but the supplier or the creator. Limited interactivity is not very much interactive. Simple graphics and text-based content, because the size of the file has to be small. The capacity of internet was not that much to carry the data. So the simple graphics and text-based content was being used. Hierarchical content organization, 1, 2, 3, 4, main point, subpoint, subpoint, subpoint. So this was hierarchical content organization. Limited e-commerce and online transactions. We were in a position to show the catalog, receive the orders, but payment gateways were not there. A lot of activities which we are experiencing nowadays were not possible at the time. Early search engines and web access. We are so habitual of going to Google or any such search engine that we can't think about the world without searching the web. But in this Web 1, we were having early search engines. Very limited search facilities were available. Desktop computers with dial-up or broadband connectivity were connected to the internet, and only then Web 1 was accessible. Then friends, we move to Web 2. Web 2 is having dynamic, interactive and web pages. Very fast changing, interactive, one page to another page. It is not hierarchical or static. User generated content and social interaction. So now I can also create something. I can also give feedback. I can also type something to update it. Or I can also communicate with the person who has created this website. Social media, wikis, blogs and web apps emerged with the help of Web 2. Rich multimedia content and graphics were being used in this Web 2 because the capacity of the internet increased. The capacity to carry the data of internet improved and increased. Advanced search engines and algorithms. So now we are having advanced search engines, not like Google of the present day, but advanced search engines and directories were there and algorithms were being used. Collaborative and participatory web culture. So now we started experiencing something like web culture. Web culture means I am taking something from web, I am giving also something to the web, and web is a place where we are interacting with each other. Responsive design and mobile friendly interface. So responsive design means now the design is created in a way so that it can be seen on the mobile, laptop, desktop, palm, or any device. So this is responsive design and mobile friendly interface. Then friends, we move to Web 3. More facilities. Intelligent and personalized web experience. Now I can restrict my published material on the web to be seen by whom. I can restrict that this can be seen by the friends only. This is the facility which you are using in Facebook also, that your material can be seen by whom or cannot be seen by whom. You can block others to see your information. So this is personalized web experience. Machine learning and artificial intelligence. Machine started learning itself, is in a position to suggest certain things, and we are using AI or the artificial intelligence to create a lot of things. Semantic web and linked data. Now the database is being connected with a website. Website is being upgraded with the help of database. So this is Web 3. Data is stored in the tables, huge tables having millions and millions of columns and rows, and the website is fetching data from those columns and rows, like Book My Show, like IRCTC, like Make My Trip. Every such website is fetching data from multiple websites, databases, and the web page is being presented to you. It is decentralized networks and blockchain technology. Decentralized networks means everybody is having its own network. Every airlines is having its own network, and the web server and the database, and Make My Trip is having access to every such server and is in a position to show the current availability of seats with the help of one website, Web 3. The blockchain technology, you are in a position to see who did what, from where the content was generated. Internet of Things, that is IoT and smart devices. Now, your machine or the equipment is in a position to connect itself with the internet and interact. Will be in a position to download information, will be in a position to upload information, and act as per the requirement. So this is Internet of Things and smart devices. Natural language processing and chatbots. So you speak in a way you are comfortable. The machine will be able to understand what you want to say, and the chatbots are there to help you out. Whatever the question is there in your mind, you just type, and the machine will understand the question and respond to your query. If the question is not clear to the machine will ask another question. Enhanced privacy and security features are there in Web 3. You can protect your information as per your choice. Then friends, now it's Web 4. It is still in the conceptual stage. Definitions are emerging. Concepts are being evolved. Concepts are evolving. People are contributing. This is highly personalized and immersive web experience. When you will be browsing through the websites, then you will get involved, immersed into it. Virtual and augmented reality technologies. So you will be in a position to feel as if you are there at the place, in the scenario. You will be, say, with the help of Google Maps even today, you are in a position to walk on a road. Natural language and brain-computer interface. You can speak in a way you wish, and in a language you speak. The machine will be able to understand. And this is something related to brain-computer interface. Your computer is in a position to read your brain, and the brain will be able to get connected with the information and the computer. Advanced robotics and automation. Even a news channel like Aaj Tak is using artificial anchor, AI anchor Sana. At 9 p.m. every day you can watch the news is being presented or read by AI, a robot. Interconnected physical and digital worlds. Now physical world and digital world are merged. One. You can move from physical to digital, digital to physical. Quantum computing and advanced cryptography is happening. High level computing is happening. Self-organizing and autonomous networks. The networks are in a position to manage themselves, and they are in a position to create their own mannerism, traffic movement, etc., to give you a better feel. Now friends, we are the human beings and obviously will be thinking about something more powerful. So what will be the more powerful? Will be the Web 5. Web 5 is a speculative concept and not yet defined. Hyper-connected and intelligent web experience, we can assume. Direct brain-computer interface and neural networks. The thing which we have perceived in Web 4 will be more available in Web 5. Quantum computing and advanced artificial intelligence will be happening in Web 5. Unified global network and no borders. Borderless web. Unified global network and no borders. Multi-dimensional and multiverse connections. Not 3D, not 4D, but many more dimensions will be added to this web, and you will be able to move from physical to virtual, etc. Advanced biotechnology and nanotechnology will be in this Web 5, and limitless virtual and physical potential will be there. 4 and 5 is emerging. 1, 2 and 3 we are experiencing. So we have enough information to compare 1, 2 and 3. Various versions of Web 1, 2 and 3. Maybe on the basis of focus, design, content, collaboration and examples. So one by one. From the focus perspective, Web 1 was having only information publishing and static content. Web 2 was having user interaction and dynamic content. Web 3 is personalization and intelligent content delivery. Design, in the case of Web 1, was simple and static web pages. Web 2 was visually appealing and interactive interface. And Web 3, adaptive and context-aware interface. In the case of content, Web 1 mostly text-based with limited multimedia support. In the case of Web 2, rich multimedia content with user-generated content. And in the case of Web 3, semantic content with machine-readable information. From the perspective of collaboration, in the case of Web 1, it was minimal or no collaboration. In the case of Web 2, it improved. So, strong collaboration in social media features. But in the Web 3, it's very advanced collaboration features and decentralization. Few examples there. Web 1, static HTML pages and early websites. Web 2, social media, wikis, blogs and web apps. Web 3, AI-powered intelligent agents and smart devices. So this was something about the web and the comparison of various versions of web. Keep on studying, preparing and move ahead. I wish all the best to each one of you.